Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to Global Impromptu Speaking session number 202nd. Thank you so much for helping us achieve milestones after milestones. Today, our host is all the way from Sri Lanka, Toastmaster Ashit Nizam. Before I call him up on stage, would like to share with you all. Today, you're going to speak for minimum 1 minute and maximum 2 minutes and 30 seconds. The time will be managed by you in your mind. Manage your take the way you want, and topics are always going to be interesting. Your thoughts, your viewpoint is always respected and appreciated. Because you speak for 1 to 2 minutes, and for the rest of the session, you stay calm, you listen to other people, make them feel special. As I always mention, nowadays people don't have time to listen to even their loved ones. So if somebody is listening to you or you are listening to somebody, that means that's the highest level of humanity nowadays. Ladies and gentlemen, stay calm. Your turn will be called, your name will be called by our host, our topics master, Toastmaster Nizam, in the order you have joined in. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for this gentleman, a very humble, very calm. And today he's going to throw some interesting topics on you to answer these. Put your hands together to welcome Toastmaster Ashar Nizam on the digital podium. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, DTM Amjad. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning to all family members of the Global Impromptu family. Today, I've chosen some interesting topics, and these topics have been in existence from the generations because I've chosen some interesting English proverbs, which we often use. Sometimes we do not use it because these proverbs do have two-sided meanings. So in the order of the members who joined the platform, our first speaker would be Toastmaster Heshan Hittianachi. Heshan, can we start?
Thank you, Toastmaster Arshad.
Okay. Toastmaster Heshan Hettiarachi, your topic is a friend in need is a friend indeed. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Toastmaster Heshan Hettiarachi.
Life is a roller coaster ride. I had to face many obstacles when I was doing my probation at HSPC Rajagiri. My line manager one day told me, "Hey Stan, your progress has gone down. You should work on this somehow." I had a good friend. His name is Ashwin. He's one of the most needed friends in my job. He used to listen to me each and every time, and he used to calm down my mind when I'm pressurized. I took each and every opportunity to grow up. The thing which I believe is each and every obstacle is a God-given opportunity for us to slow down, reflect back on our strengths and weaknesses, and face for a successful future. I somehow worked hard to achieve my targets at HSBC. Yesterday, in our team gathering, I was announced as the best performer. The performance board told me the best performer of the day is, "Hey Shan, congratulations." I was so delighted. I would like to thank my manager as well as my friend Ashwin for becoming a pillar of success, for becoming a pillar of strength for me to achieve this success. Hence, I would like to conclude, a friend in need is a friend indeed. Toastmaster Arshad, back to you.
Thank you very much, Heshan. Indeed, we all do have colleagues who've supported us in times of need. With that, we move to our second speaker, Toastmaster Sherman Piri. Sir, are you ready?
Yes, yes. I'm
Fantastic.
okay.
Okay. Your topic is, Toastmaster Sherman, a watched pot never boils. A watched pot never boils. Toastmaster Sherman Pires.
Watch pot, the boys. Yeah. It's a table topic master and global influence. I think if you have the patience, you are not going to boil. And also for that, actually, we have to train your mind not to have angry movements. Or you can say like this, you have no rights to take the anger. You have no right to take anger. If you can say like that, if you come across the situations, you don't want to take anger, and also if you find like that, you can count 1 to 10, or you can get away from that situation and you can walk some distance. So those are the things we have to practice. And some people have the nature, they are very jump the gun, or they come to conclusions and they are not thinking about the other persons, what they say, the listening skills. They have to improve the listening skills. And for that, actually, I want to tell something. And now we are going precarious situations, prevailing situations, the whole world. And for that, you have to have a good, calm mind. For that, if you can do some meditation or yoga, or listen to the music, or playing a game of chess, and you can come across all these situations, then your mind will be calm and you can get some creative things. How can I get off from this problem? So I am facing a lot of things because of this situation. I'm in the tourism industry and tourists are not coming. We are trying whatever the cards, the books, or the trumps in the card pack. We have done it. Those are not successful. But anyway, still we have the patience and facing the situations and giving all the salaries to our employees, and still maintaining the premises, and still we have the calm situation because of the teamwork. And even the God doesn't know what will happen tomorrow morning. We are planning today. So we have to face all these things. Over to you, Mr. Table Topic Master.
Thank you very much, sir, for that. There was a different interpretation because the meaning is more about patience, about impatience, but you made it beautiful. So well done, sir, on that. Our next speaker is Toastmaster Santosh. Sir, are you ready?
Yes. Good
Fantastic.
evening.
Good evening, sir. Your topic for this evening is absence makes the heart grow fonder. Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Okay. Okay. Thank you and good evening to all of you. Absence make heart goes ponder. Sometimes this might happen with us whenever we are on the stage and we are for the impromptu speaking, and we in the crowd, suppose there are some supporters for us, they are absent. That is one kind of situation I can think of, but that is not really valid here. So absence makes heart goes ponder. Absence. Okay. Absence of the things what we need. Uh, Now, again, I will go for the public speaking. Now, in case of public speaking, if you don't have, if you prepared everything and you go for the speech, and at the end, when you go on the stage, you miss the, no, you miss the topic, or you miss the whatever things you have collected in your mind, and when you go on to speak and you cannot recollect it, so that absenteeism of the ideas or absenteeism of our matter what we had to say, if that is not there, then you get panic and you feel pondering, now the way I am feeling now. So I don't know what to speak to be honest. But this is my take on it. Really, absence make heart goes ponder. I think so. Back to you, Toastmaster Asha.
Thank you very much, sir. It's a different interpretation. The proverb means that we as people regret a lot that we lose. It is more, you start pondering on things that you do not have and that you have lost. So, but a different interpretation, well done. Our next speaker is Toastmaster Usha Devi. Ma'am, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, cool. Your topic is actions speak louder than words. Actions speak louder than words. Toastmaster Usha Devi.
Okay. Oh, this is the first session I'm attending by one of my friends suggested me.
Okay.
Well, actions speak louder than words, right? Okay, fine. See, this is all about what we perform in. It's not in career or something, in day-to-day life also. The more we do, the more we get. So rather than speaking a lot and not doing anything, just do it and showcase what you can do, how you can perform, what you can do. Example, any project, or take at home only, since I'm a mother of two sons. So always mother, what she does, any mistake if children does, always the nature of the mother is to scold them and try to keep in good manner to with them, rather than that shouting, beating them. Explain to them the way, or show them what mistake they are doing and what consequences comes with that actions. So maybe you ask them to bring something from the market, so they just bought something and extra money they spent for their own chocolates or biscuits kind of thing. So immediately, being the village mothers, what we get is like to beat them, or to shout on them, rather than just you uh, tell them, take them around with you and buy in the market the things and show them, yeah, it's really required to buy those things what they are buying, or how you can accommodate those things, kind. So you have to showcase the things, or you have to you know uh, prove something in front of anyone, rather than shouting, or um, um, using harsh words or kind of things. Practically do it and show it is kind. I'm not sure what it is. So that's the thing, Santosh. I mean,
Cool. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Usha Devi. Beautifully done. I believe you gave us an example as well. So our next speaker is Toastmaster Deepa Sampath. Deepa, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, Arshad.
Hello, hi Deepa. So your topic is, okay. Your topic is Deepa. Money is the root of all evil. money is the root of all evil.
I do not agree with this statement. Money is actually something man created. It's just a form of exchange. You give some money, you get back something. It's just that. But what you're trying to tell me through the topic or interpret through the topic is that we are greedy. And greed is the root of all evil in the world. That I would accept, not money. Now, just look at the world around us. You can buy food, but you can't buy appetite. Money can buy you time. Money can buy you a clock, but it can't buy you time. Money can buy you medicines, but it can't buy you health. Money cannot do so many things in the world. It's up to us to find value, to be wealthy in terms of our heart, in terms of our actions, in terms of our health, in terms of our whatever we possess. It's called wealth, and it's not money. And we need to concentrate on what really wealth is, reflect on what you want in your life and concentrate on that. That said, anything, let it be anything. If you are a glutton, greed in that is a bad thing. It's a cause of evil. If you are always behind the next big house or the next big business, it's an endless desire that we will never reach. So ultimately, if you look at being grateful to everything that you get every day, I think that should be how we need to live our lives, and not always crave for the next big thing, because greed is the ultimate evil in the world and we must not fall prey to it. Toastmaster Arshad.
Thank you very much. Beautifully done. Well done. With that, now Deepa has told that money is not evil. With that, I would like to call Pratyush. Pratyush, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Today our topics are kind of interconnected. Now she spoke of money, and now with money you can buy this. Okay. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's your topic, Toastmaster Pratyush. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Toastmaster Pratyush, over to you.
It is really thinkable that which basket will fall and which basket will sustain. I am spending nowadays in investing my time and my mind on something known as digital currency. That is also a part of this business world. And there I have also realized that I should not invest on one single currency. If we are putting our money in a bank and the bank itself goes bankrupt, then we must understand that what mistake we have done. We have just trusted one bank because it has given us more rate of interest. We must not fall for these petty things that we might see that is profitable, and we give all our savings in that particular thing. I always keep something in some business, and I always keep my saving with myself, so that if some major loss happens in my business, I can do some other venture with that saving. If I am going to put all my savings in just one venture, then I will be left with nothing if that venture does not succeed. I will have to start a new venture in order to survive. And if I put all my eggs in one basket, then I will start starving, because at the end of the day, I need something to satisfy the hunger of my stomach. And if I have nothing in front of me, how will I survive in the upcoming days? That is why I will keep some eggs in one basket and some eggs in the other basket. So if a major accident happens, I do not have to sleep hungry. Thank you, and back to table talk.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Pratyush. Because putting everything to one basket is not a good decision. It could be precarious. So with that, we move to our next speaker, Toastmaster Kumudu Kannangada. Are you there?
Yes, Toastmaster Arshad.
Okay, your topic, Toastmaster Kumudu, is don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge a book by its cover. Toastmaster Kumudu. Over to you. Over to you.
Thank you, Topic Master, and greetings to my dear friends. We have used to look everything in overlook, but if we think deeply inside, the totally, I know you and me both agree that our think, it might be totally changed. I would like to share small story of that. One day, a father and his son traveled by the train. That son is shouted, "Dada, Dada, that trees are moving fast." After time, again, he was shouted, "Dada, Dada, that clouds are coming, following us." There is a couple behind, next to them, and they were looked at time to time, and that lady can't bear this. She was irritating, and finally she talked to that father. "Excuse me, why don't you go to meet to doctor to show your son?" Then that father answered, "Yes, ma'am, we are coming from the hospital. My son, he was blind by birth. Today he got to vision to see the world." That lady was shocked. So we can't everything, we can't decide anything just buying the look at to the cover. I think you also agree with that. Over to Topic Master.
Thank you very much, Kumudu. Beautifully interpreted. Next up, our next speaker is Toastmaster Savita. Ma'am, are we all good?
Yes, Toastmaster
Okay.
Arshad.
Your topic, yes, ma'am. Toastmaster Savita, your topic is the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. The way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Toastmaster Savita.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master Arshad, and my greetings to everyone present here. I think nature has made our full digestive system like that. If the receptors at the tongue end are satisfied, the person becomes so happy. Anybody for that reason. Medically, few receptors on this 4-inch tongue, it has been made by nature that they taste each and everything from sour to sweet to salt to anything. And if the food is tasty, you know how we feel. There is a different feeling only. The dopamine and the serotonin level in our brain, it just rises and it gives us a good feeling. And to men's heart through his stomach, if anybody, men, not literally, I am feeling gender like men, it can be like a woman also. If the person is happy with the food, I think everything is okay with the it goes on. In our weddings, in our any celebrations, everyone focuses on the food part main. That food should be like this, food should be authentic food. Everybody should like the food. And so much importance is given on the food, because when a person eats food and he feels happy, he feels nice, he feels the taste of that food is there, party is successful. Celebration is successful. Because nature has made that taste element in our tongue so that it gives a kick to our brain, the serotonin level or dopamine level rises and you feel happy. I totally agree. The way to a man's heart is through his stomach. If you have to win somebody, make him or eat their tastier food or the food they like, you will feel definitely a change in that. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Arshad.
Thank you, Toastmaster Savita. Toastmaster Savita, I have a question. What do you feed a man who is in a diet? That's a challenge.
If he or she is following a diet, you have to feed the person. Diet doesn't mean you're fasting. Diet is a change of the food what you are having. And I believe in me, there are so many good options in that, change of the food. You can really have tasty food without fried and sweet things that people will go crazy. Once we had joined a program in which this program name is SSY. There they had this dieting. Dieting doesn't mean, people feel that it's a fasting. No, it is the correct eating with low carbohydrate at low sugar level, eating more proteins. Though there are so many recipes which are rich in, which have more proteins and less carbohydrate. So there are recipes.
Beautifully said. Thank you very much. Our next speaker is Akib. Akib, are you all set?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
Nizam.
Yes, your topic is, Akib, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Toastmaster Akib.
Thanks, Table Topic Master Arshad, for giving me this opportunity. You can lead a horse to the water, but you cannot make drink him. As far as I'm able to connect with the topic is, it says that we can have watch with us, but we cannot control our time. So time is flowing. Same way, if we want to, if we can guide someone, this is the way we should follow. But you cannot ensure that he is going to follow that and to reach that final objective. So it becomes little difficult whether you are trying to lead a horse. So you have a ways, like you can always give a direction, or you can push him something so that he runs and follows your path. But when he reaches that destination, it's not necessarily that he'll be able to read that, he'll be able to drink that water. So how we are able to communicate with people, that depends on it. There are ways wherein we can guide people to lead to final destination, and there are ways to make them drink as well. If you if you apply all those areas wherein, and if horse is very hungry, it is thirsty, it will drink. But there has to be a way. If the horse is not thirsty, and if you're leading him towards a water or river, it won't drink, right? So same goes for us. If I'm not hungry and you push me to a nearby restaurant, I'll go there, but I won't eat because I don't have that ability. I don't have appetite to eat at that point of time. So it depends whether the horse is thirsty or not. And we cannot push someone to go directly eat it. So that's my take on the topic. I was a little confused with what you have given. Anyway, yeah.
Thank you very much. I believe you somehow sailed through the topic towards the end. It is about, you can give people advice, but you can't get them to act. So you can take the horse to the water, but you can't pour the water into the horse's mouth. So well done. Our next speaker is Toastmaster Farida. Dr. Farida, are you there? Can we go? Okay. Your topic is, apologies. Your topic is when. We will cross that bridge when we get to it. We will cross that bridge when we get to it. Toastmaster Dr. Farida.
A very good evening to my beloved global impromptu family members. The topic that has been given to me is all about procrastination, about people who have these inner fears about the future, who keep thinking about the what ifs. And all these what ifs accumulate in their mind and prevent them from finding happiness, prevent them from achieving their goals, prevent them from trying out new ventures, prevent them from being adventurous and maximizing their utilization of their talent and their capabilities. So, my beloved family members, in this world, we will come across many precarious situations in which we have to dish ourselves out of. But then that does not mean that we should always play it safe. It's okay to take risks in life. It's okay to face these precarious challenges head on. If there is something which is trying to throw you off balance, try to find your balance in that difficult situation. Try to overcome your challenges, or at least divert it or go around it. If you cannot climb a wall, there's always a way to walk around the wall. This is what I have always taught my children, how to get themselves out of a difficult situation. So sincerely, when there are a lot of people who will think, what if this will happen in our life, and what if that will happen in our life? And we will think about it in the future when we will reach that, what is going to happen to us. This is not the way to lead the life. I think we should be go-getters. We should try and plan our future. We should have our goal in mind, and then we should just work towards it. If there are obstacles in our lives, so be it. We will overcome them when we reach them. There's no way that you think about the future and think about the hardships and give up your goals. That is my take for tonight. And a very good evening to all of you. Love you all.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Farida. A lot of positive vibes and messages were shared with the audience. Beautifully done. Our next speaker is Toastmaster Ranjit. Toastmaster Ranjit, are you there? Okay, until Toastmaster Ranjit responds, let's go. Okay.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay.
Cool. So let me give you your topic. I think it's the shortest for this evening. When it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. Toastmaster Ranjit.
Very good evening, all the Toastmasters. Yeah, when it's rain, it's pours. In my terms, when we are talking any word from our mouth, it's like raining. Your mouth is not like, you cannot keep your mouth in control in your by your brain and your heart. It's like raining. So you can see a lot of people in if you are going out, you can see a lot of people, they are talking, but in finally end of the day, they don't know what they talked, what they told. But only sometimes they make confusion, and this is the main thing in conflicts in the between people. There are a lot of heart fails because of they don't have the ability to control their voice. They don't know what they are talking, and the main thing is there is no value what they talking. So it's like raining. So if you cannot control your mouth, like you are raining, but there is no feeling in the pot. It is empty. End of the day, it is empty. It's like you are putting a lot of things in your pot, but it's like it is the bottom. It's a big hole. So when we are talking, when you are answering or at least any question, so that means you have the ability, you need to understand what you are talking, and main thing, you have to give the value to from you what you are talking. Otherwise, it's just like raining and all the water is going to sea, and there is no benefit from the society or even for you. So I believe I spoke in the terms of the topic what I have provided, and over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Amjad. It was beautifully perceived and interpreted. Job well done. With that, I would like to invite Toastmaster Dinesh Reddy. Dinesh, are we all good to go?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Yes, you're audible. Your topic for this evening is, Dinesh, the early bird gets the worm. The early bird gets the worm. Toastmaster Dinesh Reddy.
Thank you so much, Arshad, and good evening, everyone. The early bird gets the worm. I think if I understand correctly, early bird, if you are early to anything, you get the more opportunities. There will be better opportunities waiting for you. So it's same with everything, right? It's even with the initial, right, at the starting, you'll be seeing the offers like 20%, 30%, but with time goes by, you have to pay more. Similar with the real life as well, right? You will, once you complete your graduation or whatever the degree of education you are doing, you'll have the more and more opportunities. Either you can go for military, or you can become an engineer, or obviously if you're an engineer, you can become an engineer and you can explore more opportunities. But with time goes by, the opportunities will goes down. If you are 30, 35, and then I'm not saying completely goes down, but opportunities, there are opportunities, but the list will go down. The things that you can do is very less when you are 22 and when you are 40 or 45. So it's better to explore more, and you can fail in between, and you'll understand what it is if you fail early in your life, and then I think you'll get the better understanding of how we can proceed further in your next 10 years, right? And the same way, the better, the more hard work you put in, the more time you spend on the one that you want to achieve, then you'll get the better. It will take you to the better level than if you wait for some time, and then if you want to do it at the later time, then someone will come up and grab the opportunity. So yeah, if I understand the meaning correctly, then early bird gets the better opportunity. That's what my take on this, Arshad. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dinesh. Well done. Our next speaker for this evening is Toastmaster Jaya. Toastmaster Jaya, are we good to go?
Yeah, a very good evening.
Good evening. Your topic is, where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. Toastmaster Jaya.
A very good evening to global impromptu members and dear guests. Where there's a way, there's a will. I truly believe this phrase, this proverb. It is our mindset that that we come against our thoughts that nothing is impossible. If we don't try, if we don't be positive, then there's no way and no will. So we must try and try anything that comes in your way. For example, I was a teacher, but now I'm no more. So I try to see what are my strengths, what are my hobbies and skill set, and put that into use. So I'm thinking positive. How will I know if I don't use this skill set? How will I achieve if I don't try? Maybe that can be where there's a will, there's a way. And right now, the situation is very precarious. But keep going and see how you can get back up to the ladder using your strength and your skill set. Over to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Jaya. Beautifully said. We all have the will and we'll somehow get it done. Our final speaker for this evening is Toastmaster Santoshi. Santoshi, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. So your topic is another proverb from the English language. Your topic is, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Toastmaster Santoshi.
Okay. Thank you so much, Table Topic Master. When I think you can't teach an old dog new tricks, I truly disagree with this point. One thing what we know is there is no age for learning. We learn throughout our lives, right from the birth to the end. Yes, we do learn from each and every point of our life. And also I say that we need not learn from someone who is experienced persons. We can learn from our peers or from our subordinates or juniors, whatever. Learning has no end. It might be animals, dogs, or yes, here we. As an example, I would like to share one point. I became Toastmaster at this point of time. And when I came to a mentor, she is my junior in my college. And she has 3 years experience in Toastmasters. Yes, they might be juniors or something in one point of time, but we can learn the other point. We can just exchange the learnings. That is what I have learned in my life, and especially when I entered into the Toastmasters. Yes, it's not about how old are you in that point of time, but we can learn. Learnings never end. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
Beautifully done. I believe all these proverbs have been beautifully got new meanings in this platform. So well done, Toastmaster Santoshi. That's a new way of looking at that. Our next, or rather, our next speaker for this evening is DTM Amjad Ali. Sir, are you all ready?
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Cool. Your topic, DTM Amjad Ali, is another topic with just 4 words. Still waters run deep. Still waters run deep. DTM Amjad Ali.
Thank you so much, Mr. Topics Master. Still waters run deep. I think this topic can be taken in different contexts. What I have understood is the still water means the people who are subtle, who speak wisely. When they speak, when they run, speaking means running. They speak deep. They make sense. They speak sense. So when somebody becomes wise, are kind of legend, or who have understood life reasonably well comparatively, that person speaks deep. When you are going through your teenage, a little above than that, below 30, and our blood is very hot, we want to achieve everything overnight. We don't compromise. But after 30s, we feel like, no, everything takes time. To make sense, you have to work on it. You have to be patient. You have to be very consistent over every single thing. Nothing can be achieved overnight. Some people are known as overnight successful people, but behind that one overnight success, there are more than 15 or 10 or 20 years of drastic nights. Then that one overnight comes, ladies and gentlemen. There is nothing called lottery in life. After lottery, to win a lottery even, you have to buy a ticket. So that ticket costs people 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. That these people become still water. And they run deep, they speak sense, they make sense. When they speak, they don't argue. They know that people of different ages will not understand every single thing. They won't be able to comprehend. They will understand later, they will remember, oh, I was wrong that point in time. I was not able to understand that person. But yes, he was right. Then they start respecting such people. Be it your parents, be it your teachers, be it your elders, wherever you meet them, they just speak voice and leave. Whether you understand or you don't, they know that. It will not be easy for everyone to understand. Ladies and gentlemen, I agree with the statement, still waters run deep. If you wanna run deep, first become a still water. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Thank you very much, DT Amjad, beautifully done. And you were on point, perfectly done. And congratulations to everyone, because I believe today all of us, I had the chance of hosting 15 table topic speakers, and all 15 speakers have made their own statements on these proverbs. If you Google them, there's a different meaning, but you read it in the meanings. Well done, everyone. And over to you, DT Amjad. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Arshad Nizam. Ladies and gentlemen, who would like to give a topic to Toastmaster Arshad for his turn to speak? Anybody? Dr. Frida? Yes, please. Yes, ma'am.
Good evening again, table topic master, Arshad Nizam. So here's a topic for you. First of all, you conducted the session very nicely. I loved your topics tonight. The topic for you is related to happiness. And the topic is, one does not find their happiness. One makes their happiness. You do not find your happiness, you make it. That's the same.
Table topics, master, Toastmaster Farida and friends. It was last lockdown when I missed outside food. Food from out was like the best thing for me. I was gaining weight, but who cares? Like Toastmaster Savita said, you can only get into a person's heart through his stomach. And I was just treating myself. And for 2.5 months, there was no food. All delivery services were null. And I was just thinking to myself, how am I going to do this? And that is when I started cooking, or rather making my own food. And that is when I saw my own happiness. And a couple of months later on, I started starving, and I got myself into something called the intermittent fasting, where I had not to eat sugar and just diet to lose weight. And mind you, I did lose about 5 to 6 kilos, and after that, I lost the entire interest of intermittent fasting. Now, in that process, you can't eat sugar, you can't do anything. You just have to eat a staple meal that you are recommended to eat. And I started making my own recipes, and that was my own happiness produced by me. And I do have colleagues who've tasted the dishes that I've made, and now they are massive fans of my dishes. Every time they call me and ask, when are you going back to your diet? So that I could make my diet food dishes and send to them as well. So my happiness that I started producing for me is now also something that I can share with others. And I believe all of us have that thing that we've made for our own selves that we own. And it's important that we own and make it our own property and go with it. Over to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you so much, Dr. Farida, for giving the topic. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amjad Nizam. Ladies and gentlemen, it was the 202nd session of Global Impromptu Speaking. Thank you so much for being beautiful family member of this platform. Ladies and gentlemen, one person is just going to join DTM Ram. Would you like to consider him? We still have 7 minutes. Toastmaster Arshad, thank you so much. Let's, yeah.
DTM Ram.
DTM Ram.
Hi, good evening. Thank you.
Good evening. Are you ready to speak?
Yes, can I, off the video is okay for you, sir?
It's not okay, but if it's okay for you, it's okay. You can turn your video on, it will look good. So we were about to conclude the session since you just arrived. We want to give you
respect I would like to just be audio. If it
no
is.
problem.
Yeah,
Go
please. Ahead. Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, you can give the topic. Thank you.
Okay. Toastmaster, distinguished Toastmaster Ram Kumar. Sir, your topic is no news is good news. No news is good news. DTM Ram.
Thank you, topic master. No news is good news. Have you ever seen north, south, east, west? Yes, I'm talking about the news. NEWS. How many times have you seen that north, south, east, west, everywhere is a good news? I would like to see some thumbs up. No. Your silence itself speaks that not always we should anticipate good news, but it is not otherwise. No news is not a good news. We, the people who exaggerate to make a news, we, the people who look forward for the extraordinary news, we, the people who wanted to create the critical news, which can be resolved. Honestly, healthy living people, they find the solutions. They actually don't look into the news. They want it to be someone to make a difference in their lifetime if they see something bad. I'll give you one example. North, south, east, west. Now, if you throw the stones north, south, east, west, thinking that there is an object there, you want to hit it, but you don't hit anywhere. It may go in the air. I'm talking about verbal abuse, physical abuse, maybe a thrilling atrocities, crime. All of these things are creating a news. In that aspect, I believe that no news is a good news, but as a Toastmaster, I will stand up, pull up my socks, walk into the people, and we all need to do that. Why do we need to do that? As a leader, you don't need anybody permission. Leader is needed in every situation of life. So the golden tip I will give you: cultivate positivity, connect to the righteous people, communicate effectively, collaborate with mass communication to inspire, instill, engage, network, and to help uplift people. News, north, south, east, west. Maybe it's a positive or a negative. It all depends on us, how we pursue, how we interpret. Over to you, topic master. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ramkumar. Like you said, bad news generally travels very fast. Similarly, good news, there is no news is also the best thing to celebrate about. With that note, I hand over controls to DTM Amjad. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ashad Nizam. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together to thank Toastmaster Ashad Nizam for conducting this 202nd successful session for Global Impromptu Speaking. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, power vested in me as the host of this very meeting, I adjourn the meeting. Thank you so much for joining in today. Bye-bye.